back to Balak, and thus you shall speak. So he came to him. There he was, standing by his burnt offering, and the princes of Moab were with him. And Balak said to him, what has the Lord spoken? Okay, now he knows, right? Balaam's not doing anything good to give God glory in this, right? He says, what's the Lord spoken? 18. You know what? I am going to read 18. This is Balaam. Then he took up his oracle and said, let me ask you a question. If one of you was to say something to me right now, and I wanted to tell somebody over here what you said to me, and I went over and I did this. Yeah, this is what they said, okay? Might that be a little futile? Why would I do that? You know, because you've seen people doing it at Starbucks. You know they're not talking to anybody. They just want to talk loud at Starbucks so people know they're important. This would be my oracle then, right? Got to bring my oracle so you guys know I'm important. Look, God already told them. Spill the beans already, right? Okay, so here we go. What did the Lord say? That's what Balak's question was. So Balaam's like, hey, here's what he said. He said, he's going to blast their socks off. Paraphrase. A lot longer than that. You should read it. 18 through, wow. No, this is like, that doesn't look right. 18 through 24. I got a lot of paraphrases in this next part. Here we go. You ready? 25. Balak said to Balaam, neither curse them at all, nor bless them at all. Paraphrase, shut up. Stop talking. So Balaam answered and said to Balak, did I not tell you, saying, all that the Lord speaks, that I must do? Paraphrase, enhanced version. Really? You're still not getting it? You're the king, right? Okay. 27. New location? Same process, right? This way I'll just show you a little tiny piece of them, and you won't be so scared. You'll be able to curse them for me this time. Because the problem is not that God is telling you something different. It's clearly that you're just scared to curse these guys. That's basically the paraphrase. Get 24. Okay, so far, we get some minor problems. 24. 1. Now when Balaam saw that it pleased the Lord to bless Israel, he did not go, as at other times, to seek to use sorcery, but he set his face towards the wilderness, and Balaam raised his eyes and saw Israel encamped according to their tribes, and the Spirit of God came upon him. I think it should say, but the Spirit of God came upon him there. That's my personal conviction. Because here's how I read this. Tell me what you guys think. I'm open to the discussion. We could do it in no neg or, later at our house. So he knows Israel's going to get blessed if he goes to God. He knows if God says it, he's got to speak it. So what does he do? Let's go over here and figure something out. House full of gold and silver, house full of gold and silver, house full of gold and silver. I'm going to get something. Problem. Spirit of God falls on him. Third prophecy. So I got to notice, it says, what's wrong with this? Everything that is in here is a problem. So the screaming crowd overpowers Balaam to make him do what the spirit of sorcery in him wanted all along, right? To curse Israel. He wants them to do it, so he's like, just go over here and don't listen to God. La, 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 la. You'll come up with something. You got an oracle after all. They should come out with a cell phone called an oracle. It would be hilarious. Okay. Oh, man, I hope nobody really does that. Then I'll feel bad that I said that. Okay. So Balaam likely, presumptively assumes. See, I put likely in there. That separates me from presuming. Okay, and it's okay. I'm not doing it about God here. That assumes things that some people believe today. Here it is. Well, Balak's not getting it. A fool and his gold still imparted. Nothing's changing about what's going to happen to Balak. So if I get a house full of gold before it happens, God will mind. Right? You think? No. Right? Obviously not. Because if he's sovereign, he can bless us when we do the right thing. Here's the great truth. The Father will have his way with our cooperation or without it. It's as simple as that. The thing that changes, and I said this earlier, is if we enter into his joy as faithful servants afterwards or not. That's the difference. He took up his oracle again, but this time, Spirit speaks through him. The Ruach is calling. He blesses Israel again. The oracle and sorcery lose. 10. Up till now, Balak isn't mad, right? The indication to me is the Lord is shielding him. I'm not presuming anything. I'm just saying, it didn't sound like he was mad. He's just telling him to shut up. But now, in 10, Balak's anger was aroused against Balaam, and he struck his hands together, and Balak said to Balaam, I called you to curse my enemies, and look, you have bountifully blessed them these 3 times. Now, therefore, flee to your place. I said I would greatly honor you, but in fact, the Lord has kept you back from honor. I got a note here. That's what I'm giggling about. It says he got this part. The Lord did keep him back from honor. He was disobedient, right? He tried to curse Israel. He tried to do it. He tried to curse Israel after God clearly wanted to bless him. And the Lord kept him from honor. So Balaam said to Balak, did I not also speak to your messengers whom you sent to me, saying, if Balak were to give me his house full of silver and gold, I could not go beyond the word of the Lord to do good or bad of my own will. What the Lord says, that I must speak. And now indeed, I am going to my people. Come, I will advise you what this people will do to your people in the latter days. I think he spoke out loud his revelation that he had spoken prophecy over himself earlier. Maybe I wasn't getting it. I told you I couldn't speak anything but what the Lord spoke. He certainly tried. That's the indication of the text. He tried to go get his own little message, but the Lord's Spirit overtook him. Okay. I got a note for you guys, and this is it. There's a little discussed lesson of Numbers 24, 14 through 25. Okay, and it's important that you guys get this. Here's the lesson. Don't take free stuff from somebody you just threatened. Just trying to help you out. Don't take free. If somebody you just threatened offers you a soda, don't drink it. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Most of us know that intuitively, but I wanted to share it with you anyway. Okay, so here's what's going on. So Balak just said, run for the hills, because I'm coming. Balaam goes, before I run, let me just go ahead and give you a free reading. Okay, the result is the curses that come upon he and the people who are with him. And after he finishes cursing them soundly, I may add, 25, so Balaam rose and departed and returned to his place. Balak also went his way. He who curses you will be cursed. He who blesses you will be blessed. Did you notice that Balak never asked what the Lord would have him do to be blessed like Israel? Never even once. I asked myself the question why, And I thought, well, it could be arrogance, pride, paganism, sin. The Lord could have hardened his heart. Doesn't say that, but he could have. But I want to talk about the second thing that hit me, and I think it's the big one for us. I think this is the